Hello there. Okay, this new feature update is one that I'm very excited about, and actually really dates back to the start of Rockstar Bingo and why we created it, which was initially and selfishly so that my band Super Sauce could do our Rockstar Nights thing, which was live band music bingo. And I'm really I'm very excited to share this with other bands, solo artists, duos, anyone that wants to actually bring a new concept into their favorite establishment to maybe secure regular gigs, like bringing new bums into seats to play a game and really just have a ton of fun. So instead of just bringing out your usual playlist, how about a little chaos of music bingo with a live band or as a duo? So today I'm going to try to explain this feature update and why it's important to that idea. So the idea is you do need a pro Rockstar Bingo account, and so you can always check your settings to see if you've got pro. And what you're going to do is create your bingo game or playlist. So I'm going to create one quick. If you're a live band, you're probably not going to be using Spotify to play the game, but Spotify is used to power the playlist for the game, like your set of songs. And I'm assuming that for the most part, if you're doing this kind of show, it's going to be covers of some kind, right? Songs that are popular. So I'm going to import from Spotify, and for us with Rockstar Nights and Super Sauce, we built a great big list of songs that we're, even just mostly comfortable with. So I'm going to grab the Super Sauce Power Trio playlist, and I'm going to build a new game based on that, the idea that we're going to play it. So there's a bunch of things in here. I'm going to call this, maybe our show is this Thursday, so we'll just call it, what day is Thursday? Probably should have known that. Thursday the 2nd. So we're going to call this September 2nd. Oop. September 2nd. And I'll give it a color. And so here's the songs that were pulled randomly from a song list that has about 350 tunes in it, but you need 75 for a bingo game. And in here, because you're in the pro version, I can click this little button here, and I can then reorder that list. So maybe we want to open with My Sharona, so I'll make sure that that's first. So that functionality has been there for a while. We've also got the song sanitization, which is pulling out any crap in song titles. There's another video on that. But the big thing here for musicians is you could actually put in here what tempo you want to play. So why would we could pull in the actual song's tempo, which we pull in from Spotify. But some songs actually play better live up a tick, like 1 or 2 beats. So say I wanted My Sharona to be actually 149. And say we play it, and I'm a drummer, so who might ask, but let's just say we play it in E, because that's the vocalist range. Start positions for people using Spotify, where they'd like the song to start when you hit play, so you can ignore that for this musician update. So I got my tempo, I got my key, I'm going to save my changes there. Okay, go back to reorder playlist, I got my song list. So that playlist has been created. I'm now going to break out to the home screen and say it's showtime, right? We're going to play our event. So I'm going to choose my September 2nd game. You can see there's my my list of songs. I'm going to create a game. And so this is all set. We're not going to use Spotify playback because the band or the duo or the musician is the show. But the key link or the key thing here is this co-host link. So we built this for our band, but now everybody can use and enjoy this. So the idea being that the host of the bingo game would be starting their game, right? So I'm actually going to just start right now. You'd have people join the game with their game code, like they always have. But over here in another browser, we use Facebook Messenger to send ourselves links. You could use whatever you want. But this co-host link is a separate view of the app that, in our case, the guys have it up on stage on their tablets. So, next, right on their microphone stand, they know what song is coming up. So you can see that we open with My Sharona. The next song might have been New Girl Now and then Shooting Star. And you can see that I've got not only the tempo, beats per minute, I've got my key signature, but we also got this information icon, which is kind of fun. And you'll see that the key there is different. And that's because it's actually showing you the original key, just in case you're like, oh, wasn't that song always in C? You could actually maybe confirm that. I don't know. It was easy to throw in there. Certainly the acousticness and danceability and energy is just interesting and fun information that comes from Spotify. So really, the secret sauce here is your tempo and your key. And of course, the thing that's been in there for ages is from Genius, we actually pull in the lyrics. Now, Genius isn't perfect. I'd say probably 90% of the time, it does a really good job of pulling in the lyrics. Every once in a while, it pulls in nothing. Every once in a while it pulls in half the lyrics, but that's a genius problem. We'll continue to look into options to see if we can make that even better. But basically on stage on your tablet, you could be playing bass. The tempo. That's probably the drummer starting that. In this case, in our band, it is me. But knowing what key that we do it in. By the way, turn that feature on is up here at the top right-hand corner, so you can actually toggle it on. So, for example, I don't think the bass player and guitarist care about the beats per minute on their screen, so it's a little less clutter, and maybe they don't care about the info, and maybe they prefer light mode. So I can see or show you here that, if I'm a bass player or a guitar player, I probably only care about the key because the drummer is starting the song. But there's my lyrics. So the person that's hosting the game or running the main game, and quite often it's me or Derek, our producer, if I click next song, you can see it bumps right to the next song, and there we go. And I could also be looking ahead, like, oh, the next song in that bingo game is going to be Shooting Star, and it's going to be under the A, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's it in a nutshell. You need Pro. This is, I think, a great function or feature for fellow musicians, fellow bands, to bring a unique concept to their favorite venue, and maybe create a repeatable night like we've done here in Victoria. We have Rockstar Nights, which is every Thursday, and people are starting to come and get involved and enjoy it. Kind of gives you that whole piano bar vibe of interacting with the band. Actually, one thing we notice all the time is we play a song that people love, and we cut it short because you're only going to play the song for 20 or 30 seconds. We're playing a game here. They'll just keep singing, and sometimes we'll just jump right back in and play it with them, and people lose their minds. They love the fact that they're part of the show. So, musicians, singers, duos, bands, give us a shout. We'd love to work with you to create your own type of Rockstar Nights concept and bring live band or live act music bingo to your favorite venue. So with that, have a great day. Cheers.